two streams. We're gonna do a little bit of Madden, and then we're gonna do the simulator. First season, pretty sure we're like 9-5. We're not too bad. Our defense is too bad.
I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just do it. Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't, LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, little daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a team blind on top like Goku. Just left Nobu, back in my dojo. Chillen like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog from the Totoro, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blink of my VIP. Snicker my. Won't break, won't miss. Rich took his check, I know.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll be watching Terry McLaurin. He's one of the league's best. Currently third in the NFL in receiving yards. It's the Condors and the Broncos, just ahead on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. They come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Jayhawk, their rookie quarterback out of Kansas.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Back to throw now on first down. It's caught inside the 25. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Jahan Dotson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Condors march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Well, now how about this return? And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Nix to the air. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Up the middle, it's Williams. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
The Condors offense and Terry McLaurin headed back onto the field. And he's right up there amongst the league's best when it comes to racking up receiving yards this season. Currently ranked in the top 5 as things stand here. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Hawkins. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. This a quick slant, and he's got Terry McLaurin. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26. 25 yards there on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 26-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Throwing it Terry McLaurin's way again, and he's got it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Condors have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now 14-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was capped off by the touchdown run for Brian Robinson. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Now it's Nix. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
Here's Nix. Got his man. It's Williams. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Buenos Aires about set for another try on offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and, you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Throwing Nix. And he can't escape, and down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. On 3rd down, here's Williams. They find some open field here. Now he's free at the 35. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 61 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. To throw is Nix. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. To throw, here's Nix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Nix. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Reynolds. And a big hit there. That was a man coming with bad intentions. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards away. The kick by Lutz is good. And that will do it for this first half. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. And the football going back over to the Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense has thrown at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
First carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 7 on the ground, but they'll be faced with 3rd and long. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Working out of the gun is Nix. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Deron Payne in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. The Broncos send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It'll be a 48-yard punt, 5 there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Big Raekwon Davis, the man fighting in for that sack. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. They'll set up to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first. Robinson up the middle. Oh, he bowls over him. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Up the middle they go. It's Hawkins. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That one downfield for Dotson. And this is caught. A big play there. 41 yards.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll drop to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin from a yard out. And the Condors are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Here's 2nd and 8. Throw left side complete. That's McLaughlin. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Nix from the shotgun. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
A pass for Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw here. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the point is Ari's first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down. Back to Robinson now on first down. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Condors extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter. And the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's finished off by a Terry McLaurin touchdown. Oh, and Lewis lost the football. And it looks like the defense has got it. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Next to the air. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
That's good for a Denver Broncos.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. One last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half.
All right now.
Hold up, what you saying? Look up, you ain't hitting no more. Big up for the bang. Got drip when they hit that door. You did it. Chevy go up, down. And you go bounce with me. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Switch that flow, straight back, on them feet, bounce that, get down low, bounce, rap, yes indeed. About to telling me something, maybe I need to figure out how the hell are we cutting, I got a deed to the house, and the less of the, if you tryna do something, you gotta lead with the bounce. Make it bounce, bounce for me, make it bounce, break it on a handstand, make it bounce, break it on a handstand, make it bounce, make it bounce, make it bounce, make it bounce.
Bottles and believe we back in business. This is highly recommended. It's for all of my pushing the limit. Mile high got me over here for the flight attendant.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights, it come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers. Want the pick of the litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8. And you know ain't nobody. What up?
Showtime. Yeah, this is the big ticket. Culture Cop Town. I'm talking that King Richard. It's like a movie. I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas. I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. It's all bark. We all bite.
You gambling with your life? Well, let's roll the dice.
Don't be piece of problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
Legendary. Open them wide. Sounding like pull up with a few.
We can arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what that.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip-hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC. Let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone. Still Dre, still on chop, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money.
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Condors and the Vikings, and it's all up next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between these road warriors and the Minnesota Vikings. Welcome, everyone, to the start of the NFL postseason. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here as these teams begin the journey toward the Super Bowl. And at this stage, Brock, it's a daunting task to make it all the way. They need 3 straight wins against the best teams in the...
Both the teams.
Where the road to immortality begins for most teams, we're underway from Wild Card Weekend. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
Kate, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it till you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. On comes the Condors punting squad. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important, and I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do you guys in the huddle want to play for him? Do they believe in you? Everywhere J.J. has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed.
Putting a receiver in motion. On play action now, McCarthy. Hutchinson reels it in. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fields this at the 19. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it's going to be their football coming up. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And they'll have 1st down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's cut after a gain of about 2. Jeremy Chinn there on the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap, they'll give to Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They start out with 3rd and 4. He has the first over the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. To the line we go. They're set 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. And he's got a free play here. Has it down close. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun. Flush down out to his left. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Condors get the game's first points here in the 2nd. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add 1 on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at this Vikings offense. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. When the rush is too much, he's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 17-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 44 yards on his first kick, Brock, and this one looks to be longer. His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That one intended for Jahan Dotson. So that brings up 2nd down. He'll throw it. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll throw it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. On the shotgun, McCarthy. That's Jefferson. He's got it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Jones reels it in. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to the air, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
2nd and 10 now. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Robinson on the inside give. And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut in the line of scrimmage. Press way on the punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right sideline. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Here's Agnew on the return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 28. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch. That yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Able to find Jones. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they're going to take over possession. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Airing it out to start this drive. Pulled in by Dotson along the sideline. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Dropping back to throw. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. All right, all set up now. First and 10. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. He's on the move. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the gun, it's Robinson. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That tackle made by Blake Cashman. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Looking for a throw here. It's Dotson on the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier Howard. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's going to go. It's a big six. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Condors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. From the 34. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. It's picked out by the Vikings going the other way.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense to the line for second down. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing third and long. Jones once more. It's It's a gain of 9, and now some options for him on 4th and short.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Great vision gets him across midfield. I don't think they're going to catch him. And that is a touchdown. The Condors take a 4th quarter lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Condors take a 4-point lead. After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's Agnew on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Has the connection to Jones. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 31. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. They're on the tackle, the rookie out of Auburn. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Now McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. He's taken down after gaining a couple. That's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. 4th and 3, drive on the line. To throw. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Coaches challenged him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Their offense returning to the field for another possession. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Staying with Robinson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. Going to the ground again on first. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he's going to take this only to about the 31. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 39.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Agnew on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And you never want to count out those wild card teams once the postseason begins, right? We've seen a few go on magical runs before, and they've officially begun theirs here, fighting their way to next week's divisional round games.
Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Condors and the Niners on Sunday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. This evening, the one ticket remaining to be punched for the championship round next week. We're all set and off we go on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Well, 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
Mike, I was watching the news this morning, and people were tailgating before the sun even came up. I mean, these fans have been waiting for this one since the moment they clinched home field advantage. That excitement it's translated into a ridiculous hostile environment. I mean, it's clear the support of this entire city right now falls behind this team, and with that comes a lot of pressure. If he's going to lead his team to the championship game, he has to stay level-headed through this chaos, because if he's able to do that here, I really like their chances of playing next Sunday.
On the counter, it's McCaffrey. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. That's his first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. So Kittle comes in motion. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing again is Purdy. He fumbled the football. The defense has got it. Big opening up the middle. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And that is the dream start for this defense on the opening drive. They get the first points of the game for their team.
You know, Mike, every team, they have an opening drive script. So what it is, it's the plays they feel best about. Pass, run, establish a little rhythm, and get your players into the game a little bit. Here they are executing their opening script, something they've done all week long. They cough the ball up, scoop, score, and you couldn't have drafted a worse start for this offense.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. 49ers offense getting set to get back to work. Let's see if they can bounce back from the early mistake. That fumble a moment ago returned for a touchdown. The offense gets it back. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Purdy. Gets this one into the hands of Jawan Jennings. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Purdy. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd and 1, here's Purdy. He's got his man, completes a Pearsall. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
And the 49ers first down.
1 quarter down in this.
Down like a lawnmower, baby. This is you.
They'll throw again with Purdy. And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
Purdy gonna put it up again. Oh! And he's gonna be taken down. A
love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
And he's in. Cameron Latu. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Jayhawk, their rookie quarterback, Greg, out of Kansas.
After talking to him the other day, it seems like he's really embracing this moment, Mike. I mean, he said something along the lines of playing with the pressure that comes with the playoffs is a privilege, and I couldn't agree more. Not everyone gets the opportunity to play on this stage. So when you have these types of moments, you really have to take advantage of them and just go for it. If the rest of the team can match that mindset, I think they got a good shot today to lead with the win. Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They run once more with McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and a yard. Needing a yard, they throw with Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll be marked down to the 45-yard line. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And this is a big problem going the wrong way. Out of bounds well behind the original line of scrimmage. Again in the air for Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. To throw once more, it's Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back to the air is Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Slot man in motion right. Back to the air again is Purdy. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in.
I'm going to lose these days. Let's go.
Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers are in the lead by the score of 13-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. He'll go left side here and complete this one. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown Condors.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Now Ryland for the extra point. He's got it. And the Condors will tie things up. We are all even at 14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Not much happening there, just a short game. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll send you over to Orlando, our EA Sports halftime report with the coach. Jonathan, all yours.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. One of these two teams is going to move on to the conference championship. We'll get it back to you two in just a moment. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where you see the final score there. Dak Prescott, excellent in the W, as his guys get victory number 12 on the year. Meanwhile, in our game, we're set up for a terrific second half. So to find out who will advance to the NFC title game, let's send it back out to Mike and Gray. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play
we are
could
set
turn
for
out
the second
to be
half
the difference.
kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Condors offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. This one, everything we could have hoped for at this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A quick slant on the money to McLaurin. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got a man. It's McLaurin. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Sinnott. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll look to throw again. To the right side. Catch made by McLaurin. He is in. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Condor.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, it's Ronnie Bell. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. He's got it! And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. 1st and 10. Purdy. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Brings up 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. The open receiver is Dotson. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the... Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Condors offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? Now they'll set up to throw. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Dude, you fucking block the boost stack of reasonable stuff, bro.
The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. Purdy works out of the pistol. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And the Niners are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Condors offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. Back to the air one more time. There's that man again. Another catch. And he will score. Game on. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown Condors. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get back to work. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Now Purdy. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now it's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
He's got his man. Complete to Pearsall. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down 2 and E. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll run former K-State product Deuce Vaughn. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe. After losses on the last 2 run plays, they face 3rd down and 14. Victory formation here as he's down 2 and E. So on 4th down, the Aussie Mitch Wisnowski out to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. They are moving on as the #1 seed. Victory means
That's a tough way to end the season. No.